Welcome back to the Midnight Who Show, and today is another classic review. And it was going to be of Time Flight. But I stared at the disc for a few seconds and was like, no. I just wasn't in the right mindset to watch it. So I decided to flip a few discs back and watch Kinda. And I was pleasantly surprised by this really weird Doctor Who story. I've seen clips of this story in the past. I knew it featured these, the Mara. But I didn't really know too much about this story. But I will say, it actually was pretty enjoyable. It's definitely a 80s Doctor Who story. It has all that feel to it. And again, I want to talk about Tegan for a second, which is a companion that I'm not a huge fan of. I think I've mentioned it a few times on this channel. But I really liked when she was portrayed as being possessed by the Mara. Seriously, she did a great job performing this part of the story. I think it really added something different to Tegan instead of just saying, I want to go to Heathrow. It changed it up a little bit. And I believe that Snake Dance also has more of Tegan being possessed by the Mara. But yeah, that was just like eating the scenery there. It was great. Speaking of eating the scenery, the other character that we meet in the story, Hindle, wow. This actor went for it in this performance. He just absolutely does a great job performing just a person who's just kind of starting to lose his mind a bit. And Sanders, I laughed so much at some of his scenes. Yeah, basically the whole premise of the story is that these explorers come to this, paradise planet, and they soon meet the Kinda, and then the Mara is also there that causes a lot of problems. Mara is snake-like. And I don't really talk about updated effects too much on this channel of these classic Doctor Who stories, but I thought I'd mention it. I actually really enjoyed the puppet style Mara a little bit more than the CGI. I think the puppet one just feels so classic Who to me that I actually didn't mind it, and I just enjoyed the kind of corny effects that Doctor Who does. I just like them a lot. And I will say, the story also portrayed Tegan basically being infiltrated by the Mara in a very creepy and atmospheric way, and I did really like it. The other two companions in the story, Nyssa is out of commission for most of the story after the effects of the previous story, and Adric is just there. I'm not a huge fan of Adric. I will also say this story had one of the craziest cliffhangers I have ever seen to me, because, they have this box and they're about to open it and the scientist character just screams, and that's the cliffhanger, and it's revealed to just be this, this item in there that pops right out. Such a little lackluster cliffhanger, but I did actually laugh a lot at this story. But yeah, overall, for a story that I went in just because I didn't really want to watch Time Flight and I just wanted to watch something else, I had a pretty good time watching this. I actually enjoyed the overall plot about it. I think they had a great, guest characters that we met along this road. And it does an interesting portrayal of explorers and the idea of colonization on this seemingly paradise planet. And I actually did really enjoy the Fifth Doctor in this story. I think he did a great job in it. The Fifth Doctor is not one of my favorite Doctors of all time, but I think Peter Davison in this story did a pretty good job. Probably because he didn't have to deal with all three companions. It was a lot more just him and Adric and the guest characters, which I did actually like in the end. So if you've watched Doctor Who Kinda, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I may in the future review Time Flight, don't know, but I probably will take a look at Snake Dance next to see the next Mara adventure. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.